Happy birthday, Mom. I hope all is well with you and you're getting settled in and in your new home. I hope you're happy and comfortable. Also, hi to Carol and Dave and family. I'm sure you're there watching. I wanted, one second here. I wanted to go through with you the box you should be holding. And this is yours. I'm doing this so I can show you what it looks like. And also this plastic, whoops, this plastic comes out. It's a what I call a security cover, so you can still see inside what you've got in your pill box. It also helps you see at a glance when you need to order more, which is helpful. I was sitting around several months ago looking at this cheapo thing, and I didn't like the way these work. Sometimes they're hard to get up to get your pills out, and then you have to turn it around just to go for another time of day. And I just didn't think, well, actually I thought that I could do better. So there's this, you'll see here this how this is rolled, and it's easier. You see what I mean, getting that open? It's easier to pull the pills out. And it took me a couple of months to figure out how I was going to build this. And inside, obviously you're going to open it this way, so you're going to be pulling the pills this way. And each compartment has a sweep in it, so you can pull the pills out easily. And I finally got it together. I'm very pleased with it, and I'm also impressed with the feedback that I've gotten from this. It was never my intent to sell these. My intent was to build one for you and one for me. And this is mahogany, oak, and walnut, and I have two more of these, and two more of these that I am going to market. And I've already talked with some people here, and they've made some suggestions. Pharmacies, and consignment places, gift shops over in Carmel and Carmel Valley, the mouth of the valley there, which I think it'll help. I got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So, and I'm working on some other ideas to make. But here's yours. Obviously, I'm doing this video prior. Actually, today is Saturday, and next Friday is your birthday now. This is your security, so that when you pick it up, it's not going to dump the pills, and it won't mix them up between compartments, which I think is important. I combine that idea with this idea, with the separate. So I hope you'll like it. Show your friends at the rest home. See if they might want one, no problems. And I have to say that I'm very thankful for a friendship that happened really between me and the owner of Pacific Grove Millworks, which I can see from my front door, and it's just a block down. And real nice guy and very accommodating. He said I could come in and use his tools, try to stay out of the way of his crew that works there. And I said, I can do that. And he said, you're welcome to come down and see about building stuff, anything you need, and what you don't have, because I've got some tools in the back room, but nothing like his precision tools that help me build these. So have a happy birthday. Use this with pride, and that way you can kind of put it out on your coffee table or side table or whatever, and no one knows what it is. People who haven't seen it, nobody would know what that is. It's some kind of a box, yeah, but they won't know until they open it. It's a pill box, what I call medication organizer. Now see, you take your pills, your medications, all during the day. This is marked morning, noon, evening, and bed. I only take my meds at bedtime. So what I'm able to do, see, this will be set up, this is set up for you by the week, 7 days, Sunday through Saturday. Since I take my meds every day at midnight, I put each one of these is a day. So I got 28 days in there, which is helpful for me because when I get down to here, then I can start refilling these and adjust the timing so that I know when to order them. And I just put them on, I put that date on my calendar, and I've got my new stock coming that I can fill the whole thing up for another month, which is very helpful for me. So enjoy it. I had a great time making it. Took some time to engineer, but got her handled. Now I wanted to I don't feel bad about not telling you what I'm about to tell you. And I'm sorry that Carol had to find out the way she did, but that's the way things went. At the beginning of last year, I knew in April I was going to be 62. And I knew about Social Security, and that at 62 I could apply, I could go and be, I could take advantage of the early retirement where Social Security is concerned and start collecting, and I knew it would be $1,060 a month. And so I figured, hey, I think it's a smart thing to do to take advantage now instead of waiting till I'm 65 to do full retirement. Knowing the way the government's thinking now, that could push that 65 up to 68, even 70 years old before you could get full retirement. And I wanted to get on the books before anything changed. And so I did. And I was still working at Save Mart. And as it turns out, we were in the middle of, as it turns out, a little bit beyond my first check from Social Security. um, the union and the union contract was being manipulated by Save Mart, where they were going to, number one, we did not get a raise. We were not going to get a raise from $9.50 an hour. Number two, they wanted the special, or the service specialist, that was me, a bagger and a cart pusher and a mess cleaner upper, for $9.50 an hour. They also wanted us to back up by learning how to be cashiers, who get paid anywhere from $16 to $22 an hour, and also be stockers late in the evening to stock the merchandise on the shelves. Those people get anywhere from $14 to $18 an hour, and they wanted us to do it for $9.50. We would not be classified in their department. We would just be backup to do their job for $9.50 an hour instead of their wages between $14 and $18, $16, something like that. And I got to the point where I started looking at the 1,060 as opposed to what I was making now, and they backed off the hours for us to where we were only working 4 hours a day, and the schedule was so radical. 6 o'clock in the morning till 10 in the morning, or 10 in the morning until 2 in the afternoon, 4-hour shifts, or 5 in the afternoon until 9, and every day was different, completely different, and very uncomfortable. And I just thought, hey, I'm not going to go for this. And I can do stuff like this and work at home and the shop, and have the time to myself to promote my woodworking. And I'm doing the best I can. Nothing has really changed where my income can handle my bills, what they are now. But I'm hoping that this and other ideas that I have, there are things going on in my head to get promoted, to making a little bit of extra money on the side, but actually be directly for me. And I'm looking forward to that because I feel free. I don't have to show up in a uniform. Not that it's a bad thing, but it just, the attitude of Save Mart and taking all this stuff. One of the gals figured that under the new contract, she was going to lose $6,000 a year from her insurance, her medical insurance. Everybody, they backed off on everything in the insurance. What they're going to cover, how much they're going to cover, what the copay is, and the whole deal. $6,000, and she's got herself and 2 kids to take care of. And she's losing $6,000? I said no. I went and made sure that I had my 3-month or 3-week vacation, and I took that, and during my vacation I submitted a letter of resignation. And I feel great. I feel great. It's about the same. What I'm getting from Social Security is about the same as what I was getting at Save Mart, but it was going to go less than that too. And that had me concerned. But then I was talking to a friend of mine, and she said that her husband was collecting VA benefits that I hadn't even thought of. As it turns out, she told me that he was in the Army for 8 years, and he was in jail 7 of those 8 years, and he got a dishonorable discharge. And I said, well, how does he qualify for VA benefits? She said, I don't know. I guess if you serve the United States military, then you qualify for no matter what time. And she said, you ought to check it out. So I went down there with my DD-214, walked into the office, and Ma, 15 minutes later, she had taken my picture, and a machine spit out the card, my VA card. Let me get it. My VA card to prove who I was. Come on, baby. There it is. My VA card. Is that right side up? Yeah. And this came out in 15 minutes. And I was signed up, ready to roll and cruising. Already had an appointment with my primary care doctor. She set it up. And the next week I was in seeing him, and we were getting everything squared away and taken care of as far as information that he needed from my other doctors. And the only thing I pay, only out-of-pocket money at all, is a copay of $8 per prescription a month. I've got 4 prescriptions, so it's average around $32 an hour, or a month. And I'll be all right. And and then everything else is already covered. Doctor's appointments, surgeries, whatever, hospital stay, yada yada, on down the line. And I get it because I served in the military during wartime. And I was blown away. No kidding. So I got that for the rest of my life, along with Social Security. Not that it's a great amount, but I don't have to spend all the copay money and doctor's visits or anything like that at all. So anyway, Ma, now you know what's going on with me. And I'm very, very pleased at the way things are working out. It's, I'm kind of monetarily, I'm still in the same position I was when I was working for Save Mart. A little better, because I don't have so much to take out of my pocket in order to deal with insurance and all that. But I'm very happy and very pleased. My time is all my time. And I've got this, and starting next week I'm going to be out hitting the road to, I've found 5 consignment places and so on. I think I said that before. But I'm excited. I feel good. Everything is coming along. And the response that I got from all my friends and everything, they were the ones who told me that I should really market these. And I can do that. And build them too. So I've got 8. This is mahogany, this is oak, and this is walnut. I mean, the walnut is one of my favorites along with the mahogany. But I don't know if you can, maybe that'll help. Can you see the design on it? And then all this is walnut. Everything you see is walnut. The interior, in order to make it, let me put this. Here's the oak. This is the oak. There we go. That's a good one. And it's just the same thing. Oak. Everything's oak. Exposed. Everything you see on the outside is oak. And let me show you this one too, the lid on this. I think that's pretty cool. And then here's yours, because you can see yours, but this is what it looks like here. And I'm just real pleased with the way everything's coming out. So anyway, Mom, you have a happy birthday. And anybody who wants one of these, I'd be more than happy to build one for them. So, you know, if somebody's interested, get in touch with me, get all the details. And I don't know, I think, because Monday I'm going to ship this to you. I'm not sure, I think it's around $12 for the shipping. And a fair price, I think, at $38. So it'd be shipping plus the 38. But anyway, I'm feeling good. All is looking up. You know, I'm praying a lot. So have a great day. And many more. Many, 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 many more. And I hope you're settling out good in your new home. So, see ya. And Carol and Dave and family. Have fun.